Oh my goodness. We are week number 4 of our self-love and spirituality challenge. Welcome back, family. I am so freaking proud of you for getting here to this time in this day, to this energy, to this place. You have made it. This is the last week. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into day number 22. Now, this is something I love to do, and I know you love doing it too. And it's honestly just buying something nice for you. Now, this isn't something nice where it's like, oh, maybe like $10, something like that, and you're trying to save money. I understand and I totally get that. But I really, really, really need you guys to buy yourself something nice. Like something you wouldn't normally buy, something that's a little bit more pricey, if you can. I think the adrenaline and the dopamine that we get when we buy something for ourselves, it's a testament of how we feel. And so I want you guys to understand like the emotion and thinking and the connection, the energetics that you're getting when you're buying this thing. Is this thing going to be really something you really want? Is this something that you've been wanting to buy for a very long time? It could be maybe some new makeup so that you feel a little bit better and trying new things. It could be buying yourself some new shoes that you have been able to buy because you've been focused on other things. It could honestly maybe buying something for your car and getting it so that you feel more comfortable, you feel more at ease. You know, this is taking care of your physical machine that's taking you from point A to point B is safe and it's secure. It could honestly maybe spending more money on groceries and being like, no, I've been learning more about food and I want to eat better. I want to have that better retention when it comes to what I'm eating and eating healthier. And so me buying more expensive things, me going maybe further out for my groceries and actually making sure that the food that I'm buying actually is healthy and good for me, that is a form of self-care. That is a form of self-love. And so buying yourself something nice today is something that I really want you guys to try to do. And if it's not today, then do it the next couple days. But I really want you guys to really be connected in the thing that you're purchasing for yourself. So for day number 23, we are just going to be doodling. We're going to be doing some coloring book. We're just going to be settling down. We've gone through a lot. And I really want you to embrace more of this kid-like energy and the self-care of just like pausing and reflecting. And coloring is one of the things. I love to color. It's a zone thing. It's a meditation thing. And I would particularly like for you guys to doodle or to allow yourself to get a coloring book and just connect. Be a kid. Draw. Give yourself a good hour. Connect. Let go. Don't be so serious. And just have fun with this type of doodling and connection that you're getting with your inner child. Day number 24. We are having our own spa, but at home. Now, I don't care how you do your spa. I don't know what you need to do in order for you to get your spa work done, but your spa could be like getting your hair done. It can maybe the thing that you buy yourself nice with was actually like a device for a massage. And so on your spa day, you're actually sitting down and writing and giving yourself that massage. Maybe it's a nice facial mask. Maybe you saw some different types of facial masks that are more healthier that you wanted to try, or maybe they're Korean based. I love me some Korean skincare. And so if you saw that for the day you wanted to purchase and the day that you're doing the spa day, it is literally tending to you. That's all I really want. This whole week really has been, it is going to be like tuning into self and doing self-care. It's doing self-care and related to what you feel good for your spa day. Drinking more healthier water, making that bougie water that I make, so that you're actually incorporating that. You know how when you go to a spa, they got that little bougie water, like, you know, cooked cucumber and shit like that. Like, no, we're gonna make an actual spiritual bougie water, and that's the spiritual water that I make every single day. And so, if you guys need to know what those ingredients are, it's gonna be listed down below in the description box for you. But other than that, I really want you guys to just create your own spa day. Do your nails. Do your hair, makeup, nothing. Don't do anything. Just sit down, be on a couch, and lay down. I don't know what you need, but tune to your needs. Ask yourself what would make you feel better and what are the things that you physically need for this spa day so that you can feel more rejuvenated. And that is going to be the things that you do for this spa day. Now, day number 25, this is actually going to be a social media purge. Now, this purge, in my opinion, is really needed because you guys are probably following individuals that you don't need to follow. You probably are looking at celebrities and comparing or being slightly judgmental. Or you probably don't need to know the entertainment shit that's going on in this world. I just heard the shade room. Facts. You guys really don't need to be following your ex or stalking people or trying to see what they're doing. Don't do that because you even want them to do that to you. Okay? Remove people that you don't need to have in your social media circle or your social media following. if they're not bringing you happiness, if they're not providing you knowledge, if they're not helping you level the fuck up, if they're not just being like the best individuals that you can be, then there's no need for you to really connect to them on the social media stance. And so I would say it's time to probably let them go. Day number 26, we're actually just going to be listening to a podcast. And this podcast that you're going to be listening to are things that you desire. Okay, these are going to be things that you're connected to and the things that you are desiring to. So whether that is financial freedom, whether that is love, whether that is internal happiness, self-love, different things that you could be doing, I need you guys to start listening to a podcast in regards to that. Listening in words and connecting and allowing yourself to focus on certain things help you grow. That's why I always talk about the 4 bodies, because you are interchangeably helping yourself heal or grow by utilizing those 4 bodies. And so listening, the mental, right, and the physical aspect of this, you are physically listening to different things that's going to help retrick and retrain and reheal or align you to your manifestations just by listening to someone else talk about it, just by having someone else explain it, or just giving examples or things that you can be doing that would allow you to get to where they're at, hence them having this podcast. So I need you guys to be open to what you're listening to. You don't have to listen to one person. Listen to different people if you need to. Have this be your podcast that you drive to work, or that when you're working, you're not listening to music, you're listening to the podcast, or maybe when you're at the gym, because you're moving every day, part of the rules, you are allowing yourself to connect to the podcast. But regardless of what you're listening to, I just want to make sure that you understand that these podcasts need to be things that you are desiring. You're allowing yourself to be attracted to these things because you want that as well. You desire that. Your higher self from previous challenges has said that, yes, this is a part of our journey. We need to learn more about that. Day number 27, this one was actually one of my favorites out of this whole challenge, just because it's images. And the more we are looking at images and we're tricking our brain, we're like basically saying we desire these things and we're going to have these things. So we need to put those things in front of our face every single day. Go ahead and grab your Pinterest, because I know you got it. And I need you to go ahead and start collecting photos that represent the things that you want to connect to moving forward. I need you guys to really say and understand and think and visually connect. This is the vibe that I want, whether it's you wearing more color, whether that is more spirituality things, whether it's more financial stuff, maybe it's more reading, maybe I don't know what you really desire and what you're trying to attract. If it's a car, if it's paying off your bills, like whatever it is, I need you guys to start pulling off images from what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take those images and you're going to go into Canva, which is free, or you can go into any like photo collage app that you have. Take those images and then make yourself your own screensaver. This screensaver is going to be exactly that. It's the thing that you see every single day when you turn on your phone, when you're putting in your password, where you're in your phone doing other things. It's right in front of your face. And so I don't know what you're really connecting to, but like as you're listening to certain things with the podcast and then you're creating the actual images that reflect on that and you're seeing that every day, you are energetically connecting to yourself in this new alignment that's going to help you move forward in the best possible way. Day number 28, this is actually going to be a self-love date. Now, you guys don't actually see me do these every day, but I do post about them on my Instagram account. I love taking myself on self-love dates every Friday. Friday is Venus Day, and I just try to give myself that energy and that time, even if it's like walking around, maybe going to an event, buying myself some flowers, going to get dinner. It really doesn't matter. I'm just in tuning to my own energy and giving myself that date that I need, hence a self-love date. And so I want you guys to do the same thing too. If you guys have so many ideas and you don't know what to do, you can also do what I did here, which is create a self-love jar. Confirmation perk, where you guys can just write down different date ideas and then put them in a jar, and then you just take it out and that's what you're going to do for that date. There's so many ways that you could do this. If you think about a date as you're working, whatever, just make a list so that every single time it comes up for that time for you to do an actual date, you have the opportunity to do so. And so I think really creating and being in that space of self-love dates and really tuning into yourself is going to be a great way for you to continue on building this form of relationship that you're doing with yourself. Day number 29. Now, this one is really exciting because I did this a lot when I was learning about my nervous system. Again, I am a Virgo rising, and so when I was learning that, as I see things on a day-to-day basis, my nervous system is more unique and more alert than it would in anyone else. And so I had to learn different ways to calm down my nerves, to calm down my anxiety, to allow myself not be so depressed and in that moment. And EFT is a beautiful way for you to really connect to your nervous system. And this is basically where you are tapping certain areas in your body that is related to Reiki or even acupuncture. And these certain points in your face, in your body, you're tapping that as the nervous system. As you're getting anxiety, as you're getting triggered, you can tap it and allow yourself to release those tapping or that anxiety that you're feeling. You're basically going in certain areas of your face or on your body and you're tapping out that energy. What you're doing basically is you are mentally saying to your brain, you're okay, you're not in any danger. The trigger that you just received is a trigger, but you're slowing your body down to where your blood pressure is not so high, hence the anxiety and feeling like you can't process or go through. The other thing that you're doing too with this on a spiritual level, there is a spiritual sense that you're connecting to this trauma. So you're allowing yourself to calm down from that. That mental aspect is doing the same thing too. Instead of you being so up here about what you're going through, you are now dissipating how your body's physically reacting, which helps you to slow down. So the four bodies are utilized during this whole time as you're doing EFT tapping. And there is a plethora of ways that you can do that here on YouTube as well as on Instagram and on TikTok. So just go ahead and gravitate and type in what you need or what you feel like would be best for you. EFT is a great way for you to connect to yourself and allow you to really settle down your nerves that you didn't really think needed to be settled down. It's a beautiful technique that you can learn starting today. It's actually not that hard to learn. So we have now officially made it to the end of the challenge. We're at day number 30. And today's challenge is actually really nice and simple. It's honestly just reflecting off of what you experienced this entire 30 days. The whole point of this challenge is to help you to develop a more self-care, self-love, spiritual connection to self. And so some of the dark things that we did talk about, yes, they're here to help you, but they're also here to help you really connect to you and to build on that self-love and self-care. Like, what do you need? And so as we've gone through 30 days, I honestly just want you guys to reflect. How do you feel? What are some of the things that you want to do more of? What are some of the things that you're happy about? As we began this whole thing, I said that it takes 30 days to change a habit or to embrace a new habit. And out of these 30 days and you being repetitive with following the rules, how do you feel? What are some of the things that you want to change or do more of? Like, what are you going to take away from this challenge? Those are some of the things I want you to answer for yourself. You don't have to tell me in the comments. I just am really grateful and thankful that you guys have made it to 30 days and you allowed yourself to really go through it. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know down and below. I'd be happy to answer them for you. With that all being said, I'm so grateful and thankful for you guys. Please make sure that you're giving yourself the love and the happiness because you made it 30 days, you got here, and you went through a whole challenge. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Let me know if this helped. Send this to someone that may need this as well. And I will catch you guys at our next video. Bye, guys.